What's up, everybody? Welcome to Sprang's Month of Movies, where I discuss the movies being released this month and whether you should see them in theater. First off, we have April 1st. That's a Wednesday. We're getting the release of the Super Mario Galaxy movie. We have the same writer, director, and all the original cast returning to be in this film. This one looks to expand Mario's world further with a fun and bright story. Friday, April 3rd, we've got The Drama. This one stars Zendaya and Robert Pattinson as a happily engaged couple whose wedding week is thrown off the rails when she confesses something she did in her past while playing a game with friends. Will they make it down the aisle or not? With Ari Aster producing this, who's the director of Hereditary and Midsommar, it's sure to have some creepy, weird vibes as well. April 10th, we got Faces of Death. I do remember a film by this name back in the day. It was reported that it was showing actual deaths on tape. That sounds kind of crazy. In this remake, it has a story about a woman whose job it is to moderate the content on a website. She comes across a series of violent videos that were recreations from film. Looks to be scary and gory, so if you like that kind of thing, I would definitely go check it out. Also on April 10th, we've got You, Me, and Tuscany. This one stars Hailey Bailey. She played the Little Mermaid in Disney's live-action version. She plays Anna, a young woman who has abandoned her dreams of becoming a chef. She ends up meeting a young man named Matteo who happens to own an empty villa in Tuscany. So she decides she's going to go stay there. Everyone thinks that she's his fiance and begin treating her as such. So it's a romantic comedy with a twist. Looks to be a fun little cute movie. So if you have a date night coming up, definitely check this one out. On April 17th, we have Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Lee Cronin has directed Evil Dead Rise and is also directing Evil Dead Burn that's being released later this year. This one follows a family that is contacted 8 years after their daughter went missing with the news that she's returned. But she's definitely not the same little girl that they lost. While this isn't following the classic Mummy story with Lee Cronin at the helm, you can expect it to be one of the most terrifying iterations that we've seen. Also on April 17th, we have another horror film called Mother Mary. This one stars Anne Hathaway as an iconic pop star who on the eve of her comeback performance reunites with her estranged best friend and costume designer. This ends up going down some very creepy paths, and I get some Black Swan vibes when it's talking about the trailer, as they attempt to reconnect and heal old wounds. The movie also will be featuring brand new original songs from Charlie XCX, Jack Antonoff, and FKA Twigs. If you vibe with A24 horror films, you definitely want to check this one out. On April 24th, we have Michael. This one dives into the early stages of Michael Jackson's career on and off the stage, from being in the Jackson 5 to establishing himself as a solo artist. It's directed by Antoine Fuqua, who is most known for action films such as Training Day and the Equalizer series. He definitely has a signature style, and I'm excited to see how he shows that off in this biopic. One honorable mention is we have a re-release of Silence of the Lambs on April 26th and 29th as a Fathom event. You don't want to miss your chance to see Hannibal Lecter and Clarice on the big screen again for its 35th anniversary. And don't forget the Chianti. Hope you enjoyed this Sprang's Month of Movies. If you want to see more, check out my podcast. My co-hosts and I talk about movies every single week in preparation to watch a movie that's hitting the theaters. And we have celebrity interviews, monthly watch-alongs. We have so much going on. We hope that you'll check it out. Moviesthatmakeyoupodcast.com. So until next month, keep watching movies.